Hello, twos, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius insight reveal. I'm just taking a moment. We just recorded the ones, and I wanted to just clear that energy out and bring a new one in. One of the things you might be looking at right now, if you're looking and not listening, is the star card. Not listening, but if you happen to be looking and listening. And I brought this one over from the Wild Unknown Tarot because I just wanted to use this as a representation of the collective energy, not because I pulled this card for the collective, but because it is Aquarius season now. And the Star Tarot card is the Aquarius card. And it speaks to hope, renewal, wish fulfillment, and happiness, starting over from a new place. So that is the energy we're bringing in with this moon. The other cards that we're working with for those who use tarot and oracle decks, we have the fairy deck. This was the one with the beautiful butterflies. And we have the moonology deck. While we are in the new moon in Aquarius, these are fun to pull to see what energy you are in emotionally, because that's where the moon rules. The moon rules your emotions. And we are in Aquarius season. So I do feel like there's a new beginning, a renewal, a rebirth here, and it's very much possible at this time. So let's see what other intentions and messages you chose. So the cycle that we have here with the moon cards, work through your fears. So something bigger than you is at work in your life, and it may feel very strange. It may feel very uncomfortable. You may be getting triggered with old insecurities or just kind of starting to panic at this point because maybe either you didn't expect it to be so good or you just don't know where the road's going to lead, but you have the sense that you need to walk that way anyway. The message that you're getting through is working through your fears. The beauty. Okay. The card that we have from the fairies is beauty, looking at all things through the lens of beauty. Compassion and understanding, but also seeing the beauty in things, seeing the beauty in your journey, seeing the beauty of a new beginning, seeing the beauty within your soul, and really looking at that when you're setting your intention to move forward. Because again, we're dealing with wish fulfillment with the star card over here. And paired with this work through your fears, maybe some of you are having issues like standing in your own light and beauty. And that's just another reminder to be compassionate with yourself there. The two tarot cards that are can't make this up. Okay. So first we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands deals with perseverance. You can see he's been on a journey, and 10 really wraps up that journey, but he's kind of faltering a little bit. He's kind of fallen, but he knows he has to keep going because he feels like there's something bigger and something more cosmic at work leading him to where he needs to go. It almost feels like it's his duty. He's heading that way, but he's tired. He's definitely been on a long road, and it's kind of looking like the clouds are coming in a little bit. So it hasn't been easy, and maybe it's gotten very dark recently, he or she, regardless of who this is. I'm just describing the card. That's the energy coming in. And the other one, two nines. It's a 9 and 9 right there. So you're definitely nearing the end of a cycle. Something is wrapping up for you. It's indicated that it is timely for that to happen. And of course, nines are also a very spiritual number. So feeling that cosmic energy, knowing you are on the right path, I feel like you're connected. I feel like you've been doing your work to get more and more connected over the past days and weeks. And the intention in the new moon in Aquarius is to continue down that road of renewal with your spirituality, because the Nine of Cups deals with wish fulfillment. And that's what this card is. These are the sister cards. The Star and the Nine of Cups are very similar in that while this is universal, this is still indicated. These are the same types of energies coming in with wish fulfillment. So it's almost the energy too of feeling like something might be too good to be true. But it's not saying that it is. There doesn't feel like there's anything malicious about this or dark energetically. We can get some clarification on that in a minute, but it's almost like he's having faith that all of those cups there that he's pouring out all his love and emotions and his words and just feeling really good, and he's happy, and he's filling these cups up and raising a cup, but no one's actually there yet. He just has the faith that they're coming, and this knowing that there is this renewal coming at the end of this journey. So I feel like it's almost like He's tired at the end of this journey, finally gets to go home, whatever that is to him, and begin celebrating. It's almost the energy of like counting your chickens before they're hatched, but in a more positive way. Projecting, being in the energy of what you want to attain and what you know energetically is there, and having the faith that it's coming, because it is for you. So yeah, definitely work through your fears is a big one here. So kind of swallow that last bit. You are at the end of the cycle. But that's usually when this kind of stuff creeps up, right? When we're kind of like, oh, wait a minute. Things are kind of looking good. Things are kind of feeling good. What's the catch? So let's see. Let's see what your catch is. What other information we have. I'm going to throw 3 cards on this. I say 3. I'm going to use that loosely because in the ones, a couple other cards fell out. And I just felt like that was beyond my call. So we'll see. If you haven't had a chance to check out our limited series on Inspired Chi Radio, you can head over to our website, www.inspiredchiradio.com. We have put out 3 episodes already. There will be 8. They are available wherever you need to replay a podcast, wherever you'd like to listen to it. It does play live on Voice America Radio on Mondays at 7, but you can always catch it after the fact. But just a reminder, we're doing 8 episodes and there are 8 giveaways. The giveaways are announced on Monday and the winner is picked on Friday. So if you did not get a chance to enter in the drawing, if you want to listen to it on your own time, no problem with me. Thanks for listening to it at all. But definitely do that before Friday so you don't lose those opportunities. We've had 3 winners so far of spiritual experiences, and it's been a lot of fun. 1. Wow. Do you know what? This is so weird. The ones had this. The ones had the 8 of Cups in their reading too. So it must be a universal energy. And I guess one of that is if you want to receive something, you have to drop something else. And we had that full moon just a couple weeks ago that was very tumultuous, and a lot of things came up and we released them. Some of them painful, some of them illuminating in a positive way. But we do have the 8 of Cups here again. Wants to pop back out. So I feel like I'm having deja vu, but I'm going to tell you about it again. This is in a different sense. I feel like this is probably in a different sense because the ones had to do more with family. But I actually would encourage you to maybe go over and check out 1 too. I always say choose your story and don't pick 2, but because this card's here, it actually might be relevant. So if you want to check that out. 8 of Cups is walking away. You have all the cups. Cups deal with emotional fulfillment and happiness and love and those types of emotions. And you see them all kind of fallen behind him. And he's ready to go off looking for something else. And yeah, and the full moon's there too. So I feel like it's something that happened recently. But he has faith that as he walks over towards the light, towards something else, and where he's really heading is the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and happy family. So he chose to walk away, and that mess behind him, even though it was painful, he's walking towards the light. He's walking towards something that's more meant for him and more positive, which comes in with this renewal of the star energy when you're dealing with Aquarius season, and also this wish fulfillment. So he kind of feels like, I feel like I can walk towards something else. I feel like there's something more out there possible for me. And Page of Cups, and Cups deals with love and emotions, and it doesn't always have to be romantic love. It's love, energy, anything that fires up your soul and feels meant for you. But the Page of Cups is usually a message coming in about love, an invitation. Page of Cups also, pages usually deal with children too. So it could be the emotions of a child, emotions from childhood, or a child in your life that's just stirs your soul and just love. There's so much of that here. There's still anxiety around it though. We have the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords deals with critical thinking, air energy, but also deals with problems and troubles sometimes, whether they are real or imagined. And because swords deal with your mental state, sometimes a lot of us can put ourselves in a mental prison at times. And while the 4 of Swords is not quite as serious as the 9 of Swords, which is full overload, the 4 of Swords is saying, like, get some angles on this, get some rest on this. You're stressing over this for no reason. This is mild. Stop worrying about this. This is that fear coming in. Here we go. There we go. Work through your fears. That's all this is. Stop being in your head about it. You're too much in your head about it. You're having a spiritual experience here. You need to come from a different place. You need to come from your soul. And according to all of these cups here, you need to come from your heart. So we have these. Yes, some of these cups are sad looking, but some of them are very happy looking. So you need to be ready to walk on. If you walk toward, you're walking in a row. Look at that. 8 of Cups, you're walking away. You're walking towards your wish fulfillment. So you're actually, look, you are right on track. So again, whether this is romantic, whether this is emotional fulfillment in one way or the other, you're walking away from something to walk towards something else. And it actually looks very positive. So keep your intentions positive. Pay attention to your synchronicities. If you were listening to this and not watching this, I highly recommend taking a gander at some of the cards to see if any of those images elicit any other messages for you. And also because that 8 of Cups is there, if this is dealing in home and family for you, if that's the nerve that this is hitting for you and it's not romantic or it has nothing to do with a passionate new endeavor in career or hobby, I would head over to One's reveal because there was a lot to do with parents, children, and family in that, and because you have a double card there. You have the 8 of Cups and you both do. So thank you for participating. If you wanted to book a personal reading, you can head over to www.inspiredchiradio.com to do that, or to get more information and to check out other reading insight opportunities or playbacks of the shows that we've done so far. Have a great moon cycle.